Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This was easily one of the greatest heavyweight fights of all time, and the best that we had since Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder Part 3. Back and forth we went the entire way. I think through the first 4 rounds, both Tyson and Usyk split, and then from that point on up until the 7th round, Tyson was absolutely dominating, putting on a masterclass.
You can!
Usyk over the doggone eyebrow. It was magnificent. And then in the 8th, man's got too doggone comfortable. Here came Usyk. Homie thought because he can smell and taste his own blood, he would have messed around and bitched out. Oh no, Usyk came back with a fury.
Falcon punch!
And then in the 9th, he had Tyson leaning. Homie was looking like he was in the club in late 2004. Lean back. Homie got saved by the bell. And truly, I think if he had gotten hit around the 40-second mark rather than that 25-second mark, Tyson would have went down and might have been knocked out.
Come here.
Finish him.
Look at this man's face. He saw death in the form of a white glove. You would have thought Usyk pulled out the gun. Everything was looking sweet early in the fight. Had you looking like Ali. Moments later.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look at his face. Man's envisioning having high tea for breakfast with Queen Elizabeth. You would have thought he was Konkuro the way his body was getting pulled around. Puppeteer had this man on a string. How Usyk country at war, but Tyson Fury's the one who's in retreat. If this was a ring with no ropes, mans would have landed in the shadow realm. One way or another, he got saved by the bell. Survived in round 10, and then they both split in the final 2 rounds. Usyk taking 11 and Fury taking 12. But overall, I agree with the split decision. I'd give it more towards Usyk. Tyson at the end of the fight saying he believed he won the fight. He has a legitimate claim. He has a legitimate claim. Some people believe that he won. Some other people think that he lost. I think the fight should have rightfully went to Usyk. I wouldn't have had an issue if it was a draw either way. But my God, what a motherfucking fight, heavyweight fight that was. There was trading punches left and right. Whether it was body blows, whether it was uppercuts, whether it was overhand rights, one way or another, it was magnificent. And I'm so ecstatic that Tyson does indeed have that rematch clause, immediate rematch clause at that, and Usyk agreed to it, at least in the place, in that same moment where he said, hey, let's do it again in October. I can't wait, bro. This is gonna be electric. It's gonna be amazing, and I'm happy that this is the route that boxing is going in now, because this right here was a sensational fight. But I do have a question.
I believe I won that fight. I believe he won a few of the rounds, but I won majority of them, and I believe it was what he knew, one of them tactics decisions in boxing. We both put on a good fight, best we could do, and you know, his country's at war, so people are siding for the country at war, but make no mistake, I won that fight in my opinion, and I'll be back.
I thought it was very corny to say that he got the split decision in his favor because Ukraine is at war. If you're a champion and you take an L, you take an L with class, knowing that you have a rematch regardless. There's no reason to try to throw a shot like that. One way or another, we know they're gonna fight again, so he's gonna have to back that up. And also, I got another question. How the fuck did everybody get into the ring at the conclusion of the fight? I have seen a ton of high-profile boxing fights. I don't think ever in the history of boxing there has ever been this much motherfuckers inside the ring by the conclusion of the match. The decision-making, when the judges had to pretty much turn in their cards and I guess deliberate or maybe try to figure out who they believed done won. It took so much damn time between when Michael Buffer announced the winner and the conclusion of the fight, and there was hella motherfuckers that was out there. It was a sea of people. What part of the game is this? One way or another. My take on the fight, them boys was cooking. Them boys was cooking, and I'm excited for October, but congratulations to Usyk going out here and becoming the first undisputed heavyweight champion of this millennium. Tyson Fury, unfortunately, you can't join the man who he's named after, Mike Tyson, as a fellow undisputed champion, unless, of course, you take care of business this upcoming October. But boy, these boys was cooking, fam. They was cooking. Somebody get me the belt, because I'm ready to go out there and defend as well. I'm not. Don't step me in a boxing ring. I got the gloves. I got the hand wraps. I may have the fist here and there, but if I go up against them motherfuckers, they're going to put my dumb ass to sleep. But one way or another, congratulations to Oleksandr Usyk. You are now the undisputed, undefeated, reigning, defending WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Ukraine Poppy Usyk.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
Now go kill him. Farewell.
Nani?
Die!
Lord have mercy, my baby!
Had me scared, but I held my own. Fuck that.